Hey Bible leaders, hope you're having a great week. I'm down in Los Angeles right now when you're looking at this, but I wanted to make sure that we got in touch to talk about what's coming up on this Sunday, the 9th of October. So it's going to be an exciting day. We're talking about the birth of John the Baptist. Very exciting. But as always, I wanted to make sure that when we're talking to the kids about any biblical story really, but especially as we drive into the season of Christ's birth and when Christmas is just around the corner, I really want us to get into talk about why these stories are in the Bible. Why does the Bible tell us about John the Baptist? And the answer for this one is not too hard to reach. What we're looking at is the fact that there was so much prophecy. And we look at the book of Isaiah, we look at Daniel, we look at every prophet along the way said things about the coming of the Christ. And one of the huge things about that was this messenger, this guy who would pave the way, the guy who would call in the wild and tell about the one who is to come after him. This John the Baptist was probably one of the most significant confirmations of prophecy that is in the New Testament aside from the coming of Christ himself. And so God puts this in there as just one more huge, just knockout confirmation of prophecy hit for us before the coming of his son, Jesus Christ. And it's an awesome story when you look at it like that. So I just wanted to focus on that this weekend. I wanted to share with you, I told a lot of you this last Sunday, but some of you weren't there, that on Tuesday night, Amplify had a worship and prayer night. One of the bands from Sunday came in and they played for the kids, and we had this prayer time, and I led one of the groups of mostly 7th graders, some 8th graders, a lot of whom were AMP kids last year. And it shocked me, it amazes me, it blows me away to see these kids just genuinely worshiping their Creator and gathering together and praying wholeheartedly, some of them on the edge of tears, for the salvation of members of their family, for people overseas, for starving children. It was just, it blew me away. And I know that a lot of times when you're sitting there with 1st and 2nd graders, and when you're sitting there with, especially like 3rd and 4th grade boys or whatever, you couldn't imagine in a million years how anything we're doing is getting through to these kids. But it is. It's getting in there. And it's making a difference. And the fruit is growing on their trees because of the work that you guys do on Sundays, the things that you teach them, because you are, in fact, their pastors. So I applaud you for that, and I love seeing that kind of confirmation, and I wanted to share it with you. A couple final notes. This Sunday, I'm going to be launching the new ticket idea for the kids. You saw the boxes up there this Sunday, and I'm going to explain that and how that's all going to work out. We're going to play around with the setup again this Sunday. Augustus has a couple more tweaks he wants to try. Make sure you fill out the little voting form on it. And then last thing, I'm kicking around the idea of doing a pumpkin carving pizza party with our kids and their families somewhere around the 30th. I'm thinking after church on the 30th at the church office. I'll let you know more once I get that figured out. And just God bless you guys. Thank you for your dedicated service. I love you, and I'll see you Sunday.